I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
After this arc, 3 more arcs. Then I'm finished with the main story. What?
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling. Cast about this land, my friend.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mihi.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such, or perhaps a more
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor, well versed in the Bible, quick of wit, oxen strong, meek as a lamb. But God called Aelfirth to sit beside him, and Aelfirth answered, his body gone to earth, and his sister weeping, mourning a lord far known and beloved. I give praise to such a man, to keepsake his Requiem aeternam donam.
He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done. He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their god. Their god brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings.
His resurrection.
On the mountain.
His transfigure. Thou art weighed in the... Perhaps you should try again.
God breathed.
His baptism.
On the mountain his faith.
His trans...
The women came with offerings.
His resurrection. And Jesus said...
Are the riddles.
That is not for me to decide. For I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle, and all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God feared.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life.
Do all the priests in Winchester have that you risk your life?
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms.
You gifted my Jarl to that well from the order.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
We'll maintain that then. That's what my tat does. I mean, my sister's text.
You have faced warriors like me many times before.
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's...
This morning,
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues
Where was he last seen?
at his house by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this Reeve Goodwin. I see you, little mice.
The quill has eyes everywhere. Oh! Flap, flap. Oh.
Winchester mourns a good bishop, a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. I should be cautious around here. What do you see, Sunan?
Oh, glory.
What see you, old friend? I need your eyes, my friend.
What? If you can. You will pay! Suffer!
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to... Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
What? Stop you. Now you...
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Hey, what?
Interesting.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on...
Could it be another?
He's the man. End his terror.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by elf. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Ale...
Aelfrith was no man of God!
Your wife is obeying When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. There are rats in the grain store, and Alfred has...
There's no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from his blade.
You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reeve. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Follow my lead.
should meet with Goodwin. See what he has found on the quill. Show me what lies ahead.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed
Magister batters.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped.
We have no subtle...
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps...
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred.
Forgive my outburst.
We all want better for our people, don't we?
The quill remains.
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex.
The quill preys...
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he's calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry...
I can talk to some.
Good. Find me at the alehouse.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mothers. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm.
Such a sad story. Take this.
For me?
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't throw a nut!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. It still crack his head like a fresh hen's egg.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't...
Oh, God help me. I'd rather...
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you! He's going to fall! Oh my days, I can't look!
Go, Sunan.
Warner, Super! It's yours for the taking! He's so brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg!
I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place.
He's going to fall!
I will show her I love her. Or die trying.
What are you doing all the...
Don't try and stop me. I will get...
A brave choice.
Even if I get smacked, I'm just...
Loins, eh?
I mean, if you insist...
Sunan, guide me.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Well, oi!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your... What are you looking at?
How about I pay you to...
Dale. Then...
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to fall.
And I wriggle out of...
I'm looking for the quill.
Us? Working for the...
Is that so?
They were the quill's ninny pops. Smart stuff.
It sounds like you owe me.
This one's brave and strong.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what... Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Survey the area, Sunan. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
But I'm going to marry King Alfred, wrong, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died, and left me alone on the streets.
I didn't get nothing today.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Now, Elwyn. You...
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your miss...
I love this dance!
on, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life. If I could...
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. And what would you sacrifice?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
There's drinking to be done! Who's with me?
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eye...
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool.
What does a reeve do exactly? Besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise.
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if it keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are...
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Ilfrith?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfrith, scorched of face, all your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him. A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like...
Wember is always here.
The sleeping?
Wember...
You dig the grave.
Have you seen...
What about the Bishop Aelfrith?
No, no.
Someone hurt you?
Yes.
I am sorry for your loss.
Lord, grant
Makes
my
no
brother
odds to me.
Aelfrith
But I'm sorry
eternal
for
bliss,
Harriet. She cared
where
so
joy
much for him.
endures for
More
all
than a sister
those
should.
beloved of God.
Did you know Bishop Aelfrith?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Are we friends now?
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfrith?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling at a Witten.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your...
Have you no shame?
I will leave you... Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
In the midst of them.
Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wimber's friend? The face is burned, and his clothes don't seem to fit his frail body. It could be Wemba's friend. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfrith was a brute. This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfrith's place. His sister knows more than she lets on.
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth. Your brother is the Sikhs.
Heresy.
How better to hide than behind a bishop's robe? And you buried him when Goodwin got too close to the truth. Or rather, you buried another in his place. Your poor gravedigger's friend.
No, you cannot just...
Your brother is not in that crypt.
I will not tell you any more. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me!
Watch my lead.
Take you!
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother?
He is a ghost now. But he will make it...
He means to kill
Regicide? No.
You are a damned fool.
Jewel, I'll wear your guts.
Go, my eyes.
I'll wear your guts as a hat. Give me Alfred's jewel, you damn scoundrel.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time.
That's funny. I was supposed to assassinate a target that is title cards in the cloud, and it happens to be the first one I killed. What the fuck?
My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarian God watched.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged...
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy man to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. With my death, the Order will not die.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
Bury ye my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
I want to talk to you. Stop! You there!
Show me. If Aelfr's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfr's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Must be blocked from the other side. New leather. Everything they did was to undermine Aelfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Aelfred for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far.
When wrongdoers came to devour...
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out?
That you did.
You are a man of your...
Indeed. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your drag...
This too I offer you.
And if I choose...
He offers you hope, Eivor.
Your reign will end, King of the West.
You were wrong, Goodwin.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred. I will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here. I should speak with Hytham.
Greeting.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
Another one? You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done well, but there are more still.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Nice to see you.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.